What some people may not realize is that recovery can oftentimes be just as difficult, if not more so than actually admitting that you have a problem and seeking treatment for it. The road to recovery is a lengthy one, which can be made all the more tricky to navigate by the fact that relapse is such an easy thing to fall back to. When your spouse has relapsed into their past cocaine addiction, it's important that you approach them with a non-judgmental attitude. Here's one of the most important things you need to understand about a recovering addict. Anyone that relapses is already feeling guilt. The vast majority of the time, they know they've made a mistake, but they also believe that they couldn't resist any longer. Maybe their nerves got the best of them, or they learned some bad news at work, or one of a million other situations. What's important is that you are there for them in this time of need, and approach them with an attitude that is firm and direct, but also non-judgmental. Don't try to take their guilt away and absolve them of the mistake that they made. Make sure not to push too hard and judge them harshly for their relapse. During this time, you need to be as supportive as possible. Don't be judgmental, but do make sure that they know what they did was a mistake, and that they need to get back on the road to recovery as soon as possible. Show them the dangers of what staying on the path could lead to, and make sure they know you'll be there with them every step of the way towards living a cocaine-free life by continuing their addiction treatment. It's understandable that you might have negative feelings about the situation, but verbalizing these feelings to your spouse that has just relapsed will only serve to make them become more distant and less likely to get back on track. As a suggestion, write down all your negative thoughts and feelings about the situation in order to at least get them out of your head. By doing so, you will have a much easier time at being non-judgmental with your spouse and will be able to help them seek treatment once again. If your spouse has relapsed, contact the drug abuse helpline right away.